ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
स्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्रागुः वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्राहुः वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
श्रद्धया शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमस्तथा
प्रत्ययाः शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमास्तथा
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः।
धातुपाठो गणपाठ उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः।
अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः।
तत्तृतीयोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः।
कृत्याः
कृत्याः
तव्यत्तव्यानि यरः
तव्यत्तव्यानि यरः
वसेस्तव्यत्कर्तॄणि च
वसेस्तव्यत्कर्तॄणि च
अचोयत्
अचोयत्
तकिशसि व्यतीयति जनिभ्यो यद्वाच्यः
तकीशसि व्यतीयति जनिभ्यो यद्वाच्यः
हनो वा तद्वदश्चेति वक्तव्यम्।
नो वा तद्वदश्चेत् वक्तव्यम्।
पौरदुपधात्
पौरदुपधात्
शकिसहोश्च
शकिसहोश्च
गदमदचरगमश्चानुपसर्गे
गदमदचर्यमश्चानुपसर्गे
चरेराङ्गि चागुरौ सुक्ष वा
चरेरङ्गी च गुरौ सुक् च वा
आश्चर्यम् आचर्यम्
आश्चर्यमाचर्यम्
अवद्यपन्यवर्यागर्यपणितव्या निरोधेषु
अवाद्यपण्यवर्यागार्ह्यपणितव्या निरोधेषु
वह्यं करणम्
बाह्यं करणम्
आर्यस्वामिवैश्ययोः
आर्यस्वामिवैश्ययोः
उपसर्याकाल्या प्रजने
उपसर्याकाल्या प्रजने
अजर्यं सङ्गतम्
आचार्यं सङ्गतं
वदस्वपि क्यप्च
मनस्सुपि क्यप्च
भुवो भावे
भुवो भावे
हनस्त च
नस्त च
एतेस्तु शास्वृदृजुषक्यप
इति स्तोषास्वृद्रजुषक्यप
ऋधुपथा चाक्लिपि श्रुतेः
विदुपधा चाक्लिपे श्रुतेः
ईच खनः
ईच खनः
ऋञ्यो संज्ञायाम्
पुण्योसंज्ञायाम्
मृजेर्विभाषा
व्रजेर्भिभाषा
राजसूयसूर्यमृषोद्यरुच्य कुप्य कृष्टपक्ष्या व्यथ्याः
राजसूयसूरमृषोद्यरूच्य कूप्य कूष्टप्रत्यव्यथ्याः
भिद्योद्यौ नदे
विद्योऽध्याौ नदे
पुष्यसिद्ध्यौ नक्षत्रे
उषसिद्ध्यौ नक्षत्र
विपूय विनीयजित्या मुञ्जकल्कहलिषु
विपूय विनीय जित्या युञ्जकल्कहलिषु
प्रत्यपिभ्यां ग्रहेश्छन्दसि
प्रत्यपिभ्यां ग्रहे छन्दसि
पदास्वैरिबाह्या पक्ष्येषु च
पदास्वैर्बाह्यापक्ष्येषु च
विभाषाकृवृषोः
भाषाकृमृषोः
युग्यं च पत्रे
युग्यं च पत्रे
अमावस्यदन्यतरस्यां
मावस्यदन्यतरस्याम्
छन्दसि निष्टर्क्यते वहूय प्रणीयोन्नियोचिष्यमर्यस्तर्याध्वर्यखन्यखान्यदेव यज्ञा पृच्छ्य ब्रह्मवाद्यभाव्यस्ताव्योपचाय प्रणानि
छन्दसि निष्ठकार्यदेवसूय प्रणीयोऽन्नियोचिष्य मार्यस्तर्याध्वर्यखन्यखान्यदेवयज्ञा पृच्छय प्रतिषिव्य ब्रह्मवाद्यभाव्यस्ताव्योपचाय्य प्रीडानि
हलो नित
हलोरण्यत
ओरावश्यके
ओरावश्यके
आसुयुवपि लपि चमश्च
आसूयुवपिरपिलपित्रपि चमश्च
आनायो नित्ये
आनायो नित्ये
प्रणायो सम्मतौ
प्रणायो सम्मतौ
पायसान्नाय निकाय धाय्या मानहविर्निवाससामिधेनीषु
पायसन्नायनिकायधायमान हविर्निवाससामिद्धेनेषु
क्रतौ गुण्डपाय सञ्चायौ
क्रतौ कुण्डपायसं चायौ
अग्नौ परिचायोपशाय सुमुख्याः
अग्नौ परिचायोपचाय्य समूह्याः
चित्याग्निचित्ये च
इत्याग्निचित्ये च
न्वल्तृचौ
मृ I'm not
न्वल्तृचौ नुल्तृच्
नृच्छतौ नृच्छतौ
nul
नुल्
starting from what
नुल्
we started krityaha up
नृतृच
to here it is krityaha okay. झोन्तः
जन्तः
अदभ्यस्तात्
दभ्यस्तात्
आत्मनेपदेषु अनतः
आत्मनेपदेषु अनतः
अचोन्त्यादिति
अचोन्त्यादिति
पित आत्मनेपदानां तेरे
पित आत्मनेपदानां तेरे
तासस्ये
आससे
आतो ङितः
नतो ङितः
लोपो व्योर्वलि
लोपो व्योर्वलि.
अतो दीर्घो
I'm sorry.
यज्ञि.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. This number Lopo Viovali 61766. I think it's wrong.
6-1.
66 is not. I think it's not a number.
लोपो व्योर्वलि. I think 6166 only. That only.
77386. No,
Where?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In my list it's wrong. This is the correct one.
Yeah.
6166.
Okay. अतो दीर्घो यज्ञि.
Ato dirgo yangi
Up to that sutra we saw, I think. But anyway, we will see. Inityam ngitaha
nityang nitaha
itascha
itascha
tasthasthabipam tantantamaha
tasthastamipam tam tam tamaha
tantantamaha
tam tam tamaha
lung lang lingshu adudataha
lung lung liksho anudataha
adudataha
adodataha
ada adajadinam
adajadinam
atascha
atascha
manghi lung
mang lung
mot na mangyoge
namang yogi
smottare langsha
smotare langcha
loto langvat
loto langvata
eruhu
viruhu
serhipicha
sirhya picha
mirnihi
mirnihi
आडुत्तमस्य पिच्छ
आलुत्तमस्य पिच्चा
आमेतः
आमेतः
सवाभ्यां वामौ
सवाभ्यां वामौ
एत ऐ
इत ऐ
सुज्ञोस्तातङ्गाशिष्यान्यतरस्यां
तुह्योस्तान्ताङ्निष् तुह्योस्तातङ्ज्ञाशीर्ष्यन्यत्तरस्याम्
यासुत्परस्मै पदेषु उदात इच्छ
यः सुत्परस्मैपदेषु दातज्ञि च
पिदाशिषि
दाशिषि
सुट्टितोः
सुत्तितोः
झस्यरन्
झस्यरन्
इटोत्
वितोट्
झेर्जुस्
झेर्जुस्
लिङ्गस्थलोपोऽनन्त्यस्य
लिङ्गसलोपोऽनन्त्यस्य
अतो येयः
नो येयः
उस्य पदान्तात्.
उस्य पदान्तात्.
Yes. So Atto Dirgho Yagni, I think that was the last sutra we saw. Format. That is 245. The Nityam Nitaha, next sutra. Atto Dirgho Yagni says, Adantasya Angasya Yajnado Pratyaya Sarvadhatuke Pratyaya Pareshu Dirgha Bhavati. Antyasya Laha, that is Sakaraha Dirgha Bhavati. Patami, Patavaha, Patamaha, right? Nityam Nitaha 3499. The sutra tells Nityam, always. Nityam Nitaha.
Nityam nitaha.
Okay, no, I'm not required to chant, I did. So, here the sutra Nityam Nitaha. Padachedaha is Nityam Nitaha. Padacheda.
This Nityam is not Avyaya.
Yes, it's a good question. That's what I'm also. You can take it as Nityam to be 1-1, and in some books it is given. Yeah, let me. Yes. Nityam is taken as Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. It is 3499. Okay. Yeah, it is Nityam Gitaha, Nityam Lopaha Bhavati. It is 1-1. Pratama Ekavachanam. Nityam is not Avyaya, first of all. Nityam is declinable. Why Nityam is Avyaya? Nowhere in the any of the Swaradi Gana and all Nityam is not that. But I was thinking Nityam, maybe in Sutra it cannot be a adverb. It is not Avyaya. So Nityam is 1-1. Pratama Vibhakti, it is not Avyaya. Okay. Because you see, to say Avyayam, this must be belonging to some like Swaradighana Nipatam Avyayam. So Avyaya Sanyas are the Taditasya Sarva Vibhakti Avyaya. Twa Pratyayanta, Twa Tosun Kasunaha Avyayam. Nowhere it is there. No? Nitya is worse, it's declinable. Nityam Nitya Nityani, in fact. Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha, we say, right? Vedanta. Nityaha Nityaha.
Yes.
But here it is always in the sense of the sense of always, yes, Nityam. So, but always is Sada. But anyway, this is Nityam Gitaha. The word Nityam may be having some significance. Why Nityam, this word is there? To find out what Mahabhashika Rasam said. But Kashika and all, they didn't say anything about that. Nityam is it always becomes Lopaha. So it is Pratama Bhakti Ekavacham. Okay. Maybe one point he has given, Kashikakara, Nityam, the word is used. Why? Because in Sutra Pata, if you see, your Sutra Pata, please check. The Sutra before that, 3499.
Sautamas.
What is Sutra before that?
Sautamasya.
Even before that?
Itascha lopaha parasmaipadeshu.
Before that, somewhere there must be anuvritti of Va.
Va,
Yes,
yeah.
3496. That comes as
Yes.
anuvritti to 3498. Therefore, in order to prevent Va coming as anuvritti further to the next sutra, it is given. In fact, in my notes, I think it is there. Nitya, the Vikalpa, Grahanam, Nivrityartam, something I would have mentioned. 1 minute. Okay, not there, but I can add. Nityam, the word is there. Nitya, the Kashika, one point it says. Nityalakara samdhya uttapurushasya sakarasya nityam lopaha bhavati. Then he says, Nitya, the word. So, Vikalpa Nivrityartam, Nitya is there, he says. Nitya Grahanam, Vikalpa Nivrityartham. Okay. So meaning is the word nitya is meaning always, mandatory. The word nitya is there is no vikalpa. There is no vikalpa. That vikalpa va is coming as anuvritti from the previous sutra. The word nityam is used to prevent va. That is va is vikalpa optionally. Meaning optionally to come down as anuvritti. So it means nityam is always mandatorily. So nit lakara sambandhinaha. What is anuvritti? Anuvritti is saha uttamasya, uttama purushasya. Uttama is what is uttama? Uttama meaning uttama. What is the definition?
Uttama Vibhakti.
Pratama, madhyama, uttama.
Yes.
Right. That is defined. That is also defined in 1/4 section. I think we saw before. Uttama purusha. One. We don't take it for granted. युष्मद्विपपदे समानाधिकरणसानिनपि मध्यमः. Okay, then asmadyuttamaha, that is a sutra. Asmadyuttamaha, by that uttama is defined. What is uttama? Right? Asmadyuttamaha. So asmadyuttamaha, already the sutra we have seen. What is asmadyuttamaha? Asmad referring to asmad shabda. Right? Aham avamayam. That is. So when the pronoun, asmad is a pronoun, meaning I. When the corresponding verb, me was, mip vasmas, or whatever it is, I mean, parasvai pada pratyaya, apane pada pratyaya. So, when we use tinganta pratyaya, that mip vasmas, that is parasvai pada pratyaya, parasvai pada pratyaya, rupam or atmane pada pratyaya, ye vahe mahe. Right? E vahi mahi. That pratyaya, atmane pada pratyaya. So that pratyaya is added to the dhatu. So dhatu having those pratyaya, they will denote asmat shabda. They will denote asmat. They will denote the pronoun I. I, both of us are many. That is what asmadyuttamaha. Asmadyuttamaha, the definition. Okay. So uttamaha iti uttama, that is kriyapadam corresponding to uttama purusha. Mit basmas ivahi mahi is used. Tatam bitasadam itvahi mahi. But itvahi mahi, then it will refer to asmat shabda correspondingly aham avam ayam. That is the definition asmadyuttamaha. Fine. Now the point is here. Coming back to so uttamasya, therefore referring to uttamasya, that is the pratyaya we are to, because asmadyuttamaha, that we refer to the pratyaya. Uttama purusha pratyaya. That is mip basmas. It vahi mahi. There. Sakara coming as anuvritti. And lopaha also is there. नित्यं लोपः भवति for which lakara nitah nitah is षष्ठी विभक्ति for nit lakarasya उत्तम पुरुषस्य प्रत्ययस्य सकारस्य लोपः नित्यं भवति. What pratyaya? Here we are talking about ting pratyaya. That pratyaya will come after the dhatu. Dhatoho paraha yaha ting pratyaya vartate उत्तम पुरुष प्रत्ययस्य तस्य सकारस्य लोपः नित्यं भवतः for which lakara nit lakara. So nitah lasya lakarasya उत्तमस्य लोपः भवति नित्यं इति. What सः is sakarasya. So nit lakara sambandhinah like lung lung ling all those उत्तम पुरुषस्य प्रत्ययस्य सकारस्य नित्यं लोपः भवति. The purpose of using the word nityam is to prevent va coming as anuvritti from the previous sutra. Vikalpa nivrittyatam. The sakara of the uttama purusha pratyaya associated with ngit lakara, this is important. For ngit lakara only, that will become lopaha. What is lopaha?
Darshanam lopa.
Adarshanam lopaha. So lopaha bhavati. Right? Tasya lopaha, tasya referring to it letter. That is different. Lopaha is adarshan lopaha. What are the ngit lakara? These are the four ngit lakara. Lung, ling, lung, and ring. Example, pat dhatoho lang parasmai pada uttama purusha dvivachananta rupam. Pat plus vas, lang lakara. Vas is what pratyaya? What pratyaya vas is? Sarvadhatuka pratyaya, right?
Yes.
And Sarvadhatuka pratyaya corresponds to ngit lakara. Fine. Now, Sarvadhatuke pratyaya pare kartari shabbhavati. And we are doing lang lakara. Therefore, lang, lung, ringshu, at udataha, the sutra will see, atagama will come. So after that, Ganavikarna comes shab, no angakarya possible. Finally, with apata was so sakara which is there. If it is not removed, then it would have become ru and then become visarga. That is why nitlakarasya sakarasya lopaha bhavati. Right? Therefore, apatava apatama. Okay. The next sutra, itascha. That is anuvritti of
I have a question.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Here in 3498, sa utamasya lopaha bhavati, is it?
3498.
Yes, sa utamasya. But the meaning is that the sa will be lopa.
Yes.
And
Sakara will become lopa.
yes, but in 3499, nityam nitaha. Again, sa will be lopa.
Sa uttamasya coming as anuvritti. So you are asking a difference between 3490 and 3499.
Yes.
See, 3499 3499 refers to the lopa of sakara of the ngit lakaras. 3498 doesn't talk about ngit lakaras. 3499 sa uttamasya lopaha. Does it talk about ngit lakara? No.
Yes.
3499 doesn't talk about ngit lakaras.
Okay.
He says, then what? What is anuvritti for that sutra? Anuvritti is 3494, you got late lakara in Veda. 3494 from that late lakara comes. Letaha. Late lakara used in the Veda. Therefore, for late lakara, uttama purushasya sakarasya lopaha bhavati. That is sa uttamasya. Whereas nityam gitaha, that is for nit lakara. The late lakara on tit lakara. and Nit Lakara, 4 Nit Lakaras. So, Sa Uttamasya referring to only the late Lakara, late which is used in the Veda.
Okay.
Nityam Nitaha referring to the 4 Nit Lakara, Lang, Lung, Ling, and Lung. Understand? So, therefore, they are different.
Yes.
Not same. Now, Itascha for that anuvritti is Nityam Nitaha. Nityam, always,
Nita.
Nitalakarasya, Ikarasya, Lopaha Bhavati, right?
Bhavati. Yes.
So, Ikara is, Itascha is, what is it? Pratipadikam, It. It means E. Takara only for Ucharnarth, right? For which
Yes.
Lakara? Nitaha.
Nita.
Nitaha referring to Nit Lakaras. Will become Lopaha. Lopa is the Adesh in the place of E, right?
E. Yes.
Therefore, E will become Lopaha. Where is E is there? Tip, sip, mip.
Sip me.
So where E is there? And only
Uh,
for Parasvipadeshu. That we have to note.
okay. So, but G also.
Parasvipadeshu, it is not Anuvritti, is coming as Anuvritti. That we'll discuss. Yeah. Tell me, sir.
But in we also have E in G.
Yeah, that also. Lopaha.
Okay.
Anta.
Okay.
So Itascha has got the Anuvritti of Parasvipadeshu. You don't see in the Sutra. Right? You don't,
Yes.
you don't see this is in bold letter, but it is required. I have mentioned here Kashika Vritti Siddhanta Kamadi, and which one is better you see. Pratama Vritti also, another one is Padacheda is Itaha Cha. Itaha Shashti Bhakti Dafastani. Lopaha Pratama Bhakti Adesha. So Itaha Lopaha Bhavati Nityam. For what Lakara? Hit Lakara. Hit Lakara is a Pratyaya. Comes after the Dhatu. So Dhatoho Paraha Yaha Hit Lakara Vartate. तस्य लकारस्य इतः लोपः भवति नित्यं, right? इतः
Yes.
इतः नित्यं लोपः. Prathamavritti by Brahmadatta Jignasu, that Prathamavritti is a grantha. He has given that vigraha, he has taken that Nitlakara Sambandhinaha Ikarasya Nityam Lopa Bhavati. This is his vritti. He has not taken Parasmai Padam as Anuvritti. Whereas Siddhanta Kumadikara takes Parasmai Padam, tip, sip, mip, then ti, taha, ja, G also, right? 4 places E is there. Parasmai Padam. So Siddhanta Kumadikara takes Itaha lasya parasmai padam ikarantam yet tasya lopa syat. Ikara of the parasmai pada pratyaya. Parasmai pada pratyaya will become lopaha. For which lakara? Ngit lakara. Kashika also says parasmai pada, but Pratama vritti doesn't say parasmai pada. Therefore, this vritti is a defective vritti. Defective. Because if you don't say parasmai pada, what will happen? The implication, it is written here. I'll show you. Kashikakara says, Nitlakara Sambandhinaha Ikarasya Nityam Lopaha Bhavati. Nityam Lopaha Bhavati. Parasmai Padeshu Eva, only in Parasmai Padeshu, Kashika says. The Ikara in the thing associated with Nitlakara is subject to Nityam Lopaha. Therefore, what happens if you take Lang Lakara, Paddatoho, Lang Lakara, Parasmai Pada, Pratama Purusha, Ekavachanantarupam. Pat plus Lang, Anadyatane Lang. Then Attagama will come. The Sutra we will see. Lang, Lung, Rangshu at Udataha. Then Skatari Sarvadhatike Shap will come. Then we have Apata, Vangakarya possible. Apata plus A. And what happened to Tip? Lang is replaced by Pratham Purusha, Ekvachana Pratyaya. Tip ending with E. Therefore, by the Sutra, Itascha Lopaha. For Ngita Lakara, we are doing Lang Lakara, Ngita Lakara, therefore becomes Lopaha. Therefore, you have Takara. Protect. Now, here the note is, please see. The vritti for the sutram itascha in the Pratama vritti has a few deficiencies. I have written Pratama vritti here to show you the difference. Pratama vritti, Siddhanta Kaumadi vritti, Kashika vritti.
Yes.
So Pratama vrittikara has not mentioned Parasmai Pada. Therefore, it has got some deficiency. What are they? When you don't say Parasmai Pada, then what will happen? Atmanepada also is included.
Yes.
Therefore, it doesn't exclude Atmanepada Pratyaya. Therefore, the lopa of E in Uttama Purusha, what is Uttama Purusha Ekavachana Pratyaya, Atmanepada Pratyaya?
Mip.
What Pratyaya? It Vahimahi, right?
Yes.
What will happen to E? That also will become
Lopa.
Lopaha. If you don't say Parasmai Pada, Atmanepada Pratyaya also will go away.
Yes.
Therefore, in order to remedy this problem, Kashika Kara includes the word Parasmai Padeshu Ityeva, only in Parasmai Pada. Okay, that is why
Yes.
Parasmai Pada is important. And also, in the case of ling for Parasmai Pada Pratyaya, ling Lakara, Agama will come. We have seen Yasut Agama, right? And that Yagama and that Agama, Yasut Agama, that Ya is replaced by Ato Yayaha by that Sutra, it is replaced by Ya, Yasut Agama.
Yes.
Now, then Yasut being it's an Agama, therefore it will become integral part of the Pratyaya. Yasut plus the Pratyaya. Then Ya is replaced by Ya. Now here we have Ya Ikara. What will happen to E? That will become by
Lopa.
this Sutra Lopaha. If it becomes Lopaha, then what will
The,
happen?
because this sutra is not specifying that this E is in the end. It is in any place, is it? In the
Any place, yes. Therefore, you
yes.
will not have the pratyaya like this. This is a ling lakara pratyaya. So you will not have it, itam, yuhu, ihi, itam, ita, iyam, iyava, imma, e. What will happen to e? Will become paha, right?
Yes.
That's wrong. So lopa of e by itascha is undesirable. Therefore, only in parasmai pada, the parasmai pada should be mentioned. Understand? I've
Yes.
given an example. This is the wrong example, just to make you understand. Suppose if we do vidiling,
Yeah.
pat plus shap plus tip, what will happen to tip? Yasud parasmai padeshu, all those things if you do.
The yat be yat.
So Yasud parasmai padeshu, vidiling, it will become, this T will get ya.
Yes.
Okay, I'll write one more step. So Yasud parasmai padeshu and Sut Titoha also will come. Sakara will go away, Apadanta Sakara, Ananta Sakara, therefore you can remove that, right?
Yes.
Then you will have Ya and Sakara goes away, then Ti. Ya will be replaced by Ya. And E also. This is, we are doing what Lakara? Ling Lakara. Ling Lakara, what will happen to Tip? The Tip will become Takara, right? Tip pratyaya.
Yes.
Itascha lopaha. By that, I will write one step here so that becomes clear. Tip is takara. This is takara only. Now ya is replaced by ya. Now by the sutra itascha, if parasmapada is not mentioned, then what will happen? Vidiling.
If parasmay
Lopa V is undesirable and within vidiling parasmapada third person also. So Yasud
the
being an
local
agama
the E of E
under
would be
integral
lopa.
part of that which is applied, then Suttagama will come. Yes, E of that also will become Lopaha. Therefore, you will have Yakara will become Lopaha by Lopaha Vyorbali, and E also will become Lopaha. Then we have Pat plus Shab plus At, Patat you will get. That is not a form, right?
Yes.
That is not a form. So, therefore, the point here is one is number one, Parasmay Pada. Atmanepada, that Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam, E will become Lopaha if you don't mention Parasmapada. Second one, in the case of Ling Lakara, Yasut, Agama Yasut will come and Ya is replaced by Ya, then Yakara, Lopaha Vyorvali, then E is that what will happen to E? That Ya will become integral part of the Pratyaya, therefore, the Lopa and E will happen, and therefore, Adantanga you will have this Patat, this form you will get, right?
Yes.
Therefore, and also what happened? In addition to that, this is one problem. In addition to that, an adadhatuka pratyaya will take what? Valadi adadhatuka ittagama, right?
Yes.
In the case of adadhatuka pratyaya, like litlakara, etc., or ashirling, ittagama will come and it will go away by the sutra. So therefore, it will have problem also. In case of adadhatuka lakara, ittagama will come for valadi adadhatuka pratyaya and it will go away by this sutra. You bring in a itagama and you drop the it. So this problem will come. And this problem has not been addressed by Kashikakara. Now Siddhanta Kaumadikara, he addresses this problem. How he addresses, you see, by bringing Anuvruti of the word Parasmi Padeshu, this is number one. By bringing Parasmi Padeshu, Atmanepada Pratyas are excluded. It Maki, that it is that is excluded. Number one. And also, Itascha Lopaha Parasmi Padeshu, there you make the Parasmi Padeshu into
Anuvrit.
Parasmi Padanam.
Hmm.
Itaha is Shashti Bhakti. Parasmi Padanam also Shashti Bhakti. Otherwise, what will happen? So, if you make it Parasmi Padanam Vibhakti Parinama, then for Ita will become a Visheshanam for the Visheshya Parasmi Padanam. Itaha Parasmi Padanam. So, you can apply now Tadanta Vidhi. Visheshana Visheshya is there. Therefore, Tadanta Vidhi we can apply. Therefore, what will be the vritti? Ikarantasya Parasme Padasya. Ikara should be at the end. That is what we require. Itascha Lopaha requires Ikara to be Lopa. Ikara, where the Ikara? Not anywhere. If it is Parasme Padeshu, Pratyayeshu, Ikara Vartate, Tasya Lopaha means then Vidiling and all Ikara will come, which is not at the end. What will happen? That also will become Lopaha. We want Ikara to be at the end. Ikara to be, which is at the end to be made Lopaha. Not any Ikara. Please note. Therefore, that problem is removed by Kashikakara by changing the word Parasme Padeshu, which is in Saptami Bhakti, into Shashti Bhakti. Itaha is in Shashti Bhakti, Parasme Padanam it is Shashti Bhakti. So therefore they have the Visheshana Vishesha Sambandha. Therefore Tadanta Vidhi we can apply. Tadanta Vidhi, how? That is parasmay pada pratyaya ending with ikara. Therefore, ikaranta parasmay padasya pratyasya antyasya. What letter? Ikarasya nityam nitlakarasya nitsambandhi nakarasya lopaha bhavati. You can say that is why if you see Siddhanta Kaumadikara or Laghu Siddhanta Kaumadi, yes, address this issue. The vritti is also accordingly like that. Ikarantam yat parasmay padam ikarantam yat parasmay padanam pratyayanam ikarantam yat tasya. Anta is there. Kashika vritti, you don't have anta. Ikarasya. Pratama vritti also you don't have anta. But Siddhanta Kaumadi has got karantasya. Right?
Yes.
So two
Would not
things.
be
See.
simple.
Hmm?
Would not be simple if the sutra had this anta word.
Uh, we cannot suggest to Bhani. Okay. Try the vrittis are the. Hmm. So all sutra being there, we have to interpret. We cannot alter the sutra. Okay. Why he has given,
Yeah.
Pani Maharshi has given, we have to substantiate by adding something like that. So Pratama Vritti as a defect that it doesn't mention Parasmi Pada, number one. And that is overcome by Kashika Vritti. Kashika Kara mentioned Parasmai Padeshu. But Parasmai Padeshu, when you say that Ikara could be anywhere in the Pratyaya, that's a problem. That is overcome by Siddhanta Kaumadikara. Understand?
Yes.
So I will put Siddhanta Kaumadi is final. Therefore, final one, finally I'll place it like this. So just to show you the deficiencies in each vritti. Here Parasmai Pada not there in Pratama vritti. And Kashika Parasmai Padeshu is there, but it's in Saptami Bhakti. Therefore, Ikara could be anywhere in the Pratyaya. If anywhere in the Pratyaya, that is why I gave the example here. This is a wrong example. I mean, uh, wrong example means Patati doesn't exist in the language. What will happen anywhere E means this E will go away. Then you will not have Patet, you will have Patat, right? This is undesirable Vidiling Lakara. Therefore, we have to make that Ikara at the end. How will you make it? By making the Parasme Pada, the word into a Parasme Padeshu, the word into a Shashti Bhakti. Therefore, when you make Parasme Padam into Shashti Bhakti, Parasme Padanam, Ikarantanam, Parasme Padanam, Pratyayanam, Antyasya Alaha Ikarasya, Lopaha Bhavati, Nitlakarasya. That becomes fine. That is what Siddhanta Kaumadikara does. So by doing that, problem of Ikara anywhere in the Pratyaya is solved, removed. Only should be at the end. And also for Adadhatuka Pratyaya also. Adadhatuka Pratyaya like Litlakara, Ashirling, right? Those places. So there also when Ittagama comes, Ittagama comes in the where beginning, Baladi. So therefore what will happen? If you don't say at the end, then he will come, he will go away. So that problem we will have for Adadhatuka, Ting Pratyaya. Kidashi Shashiling and Litlakara. So therefore, by mentioning that the Ikara at the end of the Pratyaya, Nitlakara, of the Pratyayas of the Nitlakara will become Lopaha Nityam. How do you bring that? How do you mention that? Make Parasmay Padanam into Shashti and connect with Itaha. So Itaha becomes Visheshanam, Parasmay Pada Visheshya. So for Tadanta Vidhi can be applied. So for Ikarantanam, Parasmay Padanam. What will become Lopaha? Not the entire Pratyaya. Therefore, we have to bring in the Paribhasha Alontyasya. Therefore, Antimasya Alaha, that is Ikarasya, Lopaha Bhavati. Right? I can write the vritti. This is a Lagu Siddhanta Kaumadi. Gitaha lasya parasmapadam ikaram tavyat. That's all the same as Lagu Siddhanta Kaumadi. So here I will write. So for vritti is Gitaha lakarasya, right? Ikarantanam parasmai pada pratyayanam parasmai pada pratyayanam right? Parasmai ikarantasya parasmai pada pratyayasya.
Parasmai.
Okay. Yeah, parasmai, okay. Parasmai pada pratyayasya antyasya alaha. Antyasya ikaraha. Alaha is the letter. Antyasya ikarasya nityam lopaha bhavati. This is final. Therefore, this could be the final vritti. Right? For understanding.
Yes.
So the point is, I've written in the same steps. If you can really understand. You understand this wrong example. Pat plus sha plus tip. This is for which lakara? Ling lakara. For ling lakara, tip will come, and what will happen to tip? Itascha lopaha, by that he goes away. Right? Then if he goes away here at the beginning. If you here at the beginning goes away, then you will have a problem. And yasud parasmai padeshu. Okay, here at the beginning it will come not here. It's takara, then yasud here it is e. E, if it goes away, then you will have a problem. E should be there. Right from his patet, not patat. So this problem is overcome by Tadanta Vidhi. Okay, that is given by Siddhanta Kamadikara. So Siddhanta Kamadikara will not give the vritti like this. He will say like this only. Nitaha lasya parasmepadam ikarantam. Ikarantam you need to understand. Ikarantasya pratyayasya parasmepada pratyayasya. That ikaranta, that is antyasya alaha ikarasya. That is given here. Yat tadantasya. Yat tadantasya. Tadantasya paraspai pada antasya ikarantasya nityam lopaha bhavati. Okay. Next sutra is tas tastavipam tantan tamaha. Simple one. This is for which lakara? Again, only ngitaha. Ngita lakara is four ngita lakara. Lang, lung, ling, and lrin. And lot also. Not ngita lakara. But lotaha langvate sutram is there. Therefore, the sutra is applicable for lot lakara also. Among the tit lakaras, for lot lakara also, this will apply. For which pratyaya? Parasmai pada. Pratyaya. How do we know? We require parasmai pada anuvritti. Not required. Why? Because the pratyayas are parasmai pada pratyaya. Right? They are not atmane pada pratyaya. Therefore, we don't require parasmai pada anuvritti. Thus is pratama purusha dvivachanam. Thastha madhyam purusha dvivachanam and bhagavachanam. Mip is uttama purusha ekavachanam of the parasmai pada pratyaya. Therefore, we don't require parasmai pada as anuvritti. So, ngitaha lakarasya pratyah parasya etc. All those things are there. Ngitaha dhatoho parasya ngitaha lakarasya tasta samipam stane tantantavaha yata sankhya manudesham. We have to use that paribhasha. Number of stanis are 4. Sorry. A number of adesha are also 4. Therefore, yata sankhya manudesha samana. That paribhasha we have to bring in. So, gitalakara sambandhinam tastastha mip iti etesham stane yata sankyam as enumerated Adesha will come. Tam, tam, ta, iti ete adeshaha bhavanti. So even though we say ngit lakara here, because of lotaha langvat, for lot lakara also this will come. Example, padatoho lang parasmai pada pratham purusha ekavacham. So pat plus lang, then atagama comes by lat lang lung lungshu at udataha. Then we can bring in Ganadikarana, and corresponding pratyaya here is pratham purusha dvivachanam, for example. Tastastamipam tantantamaha, by that you can replace this by tam. And the content of shap is therefore you have apata plus tam, patatam, right? So tam comes in the place of tas. And note. Yeah, here one note is can note. Tastastamipam tantantamaha. What is the last pratyaya? Stani mip. Mip is replaced by what? Right?
Yes.
So pratyaya mip becomes This can be done. This is done in one step using directly. We can use the sutra. We can replace mip by or because it's in lakara, right? By itascha, what will happen? Itascha lopaha.
Yes, because we have halantyam, then itascha.
Alantyam, then
Itascha.
alantyam itascha. Why alantyam itascha?
Halantyam for pa will be lop.
Itascha, see, itascha sutra just we saw. What is itascha? The sutra itascha. But itascha, why should we apply? Because itascha already we said ikarantam. Okay.
Yes.
Ikarantam siddhanta gamadikara.
Yes.
But Kashika Kara doesn't say like that. So therefore, if you go by Kashika Kara or or Pratama Vrti, then if Ikara goes away, then after that also you can apply. Even though Ikara goes away, it is Mip alone. The Mip in the Sutra referring to that Pratyaya alone. Even though Ikara goes away, the Pratyaya is Mip. Pakara is Itilatal. Content is me. If E goes away, then what you have? Makara. And the sutra here, mipam is mip is replaced by But since E goes away, makara only is there. That makara means referring to mip alone. So we can either do it by these two. Both are allowed. This is by Kashika. Because why we say Kashika? Because Kashika Kara only doesn't say that Ikara should be at the end, right? Sorry, Kshamitam, by Kashika. Here, Ikara at the end only, Makara plus E, not Kashika. This is not by Kashika. This is general. Kshamitam, sorry. I thought E plus Makara. Mip is Makara plus E, right? Makara plus E. Therefore, itascha lopaha, that Ikara at the end. So, parasmai, Ikarantasya, parasmai, padasya, Ikarasya, lopaha bhavati. By Siddhanta Kaumadi, you can go by Siddhanta Kaumadi. Ikara at the end. So when E goes away, then what you will have? Only Makara will be there. And Makara has come in the place of me. Therefore, there is no difference. When we say Mipam Stane Adeshaha, don't look for Mip somewhere. It is Makara alone because Pratyaya has gone. Because Pratyaya has gone, that Pratyaya doesn't become something new. Like Ekadesha Vikritam Ananyavat. If a dog tail is cut, will that become different thing? No, it is the same dog only. Similarly, by itascha lopaha, the mip pratyaya, if you reduce that mip pratyaya, pakara is it alantyam mit, then you have me, and itascha lopaha, if you apply makara, e is at the end, then you will have makara. This makara itself referring to mip alone. Therefore, you can replace makara by this is a two-step process. Okay. Either you can do by this way, or directly we can apply MIP is replaced by directly without applying itascha. So pratyaya MIP becomes either in either one of the way. Directly you can apply tasastamipam tantan tamaha, or you can apply itascha lopaha, by that become makara, and replace makara by tasastamipam tantam tamaha. Both are fine. So after making the lopa vikara, don't look where is me, because this is what me is. Because ekadesha vikrita vananyavat. Because he has gone, it doesn't become a some other pratyaya. It is the same pratyaya. What pratyaya? It is uttama purusha ekavachana pratyaya mip alone. Right? So that can be replaced by This is the argument we give. Okay, understand, right?
Yes. Sharanji, I need to go out.
Yes. Yeah. We'll stop here. And this one other point is there. I think you know what it is. What is that? When adantanga is followed by a guna letter, then which one will apply? In the case of pata plus anti, atogune is also applicable, ami purvaha also applicable. So which one will apply? When two
Last one.
sutras are, yeah.
Purva.
Yeah, in this case, in fact, is there. So pata plus, in the case of lang lakara, apata plus which one will apply? I'll close this. Apata plus which one will apply? Either one you can apply. Either you can apply atogune or you can apply ami purvaha. Okay, in either case, because there's some argument is there, either one we can apply. Okay, we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha. You go through this, you will see the last point again. Last these 2 points.
Yes.
Yes. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.